Why do we dream? Scientists still don't have one answer. Every night, your body lies still, your eyes dart beneath your eyelids, and your brain begins creating entire worlds that don't exist. You might be flying over a city, talking to someone who died years ago, or trying to run through thick mud while something chases you. It all feels completely real until you wake up. Stranger still, your brain can be almost as active during these dreams as it is when you're awake. Evolution has spent hundreds of millions of years eliminating wasteful behaviors, so why would it preserve hours of vivid imaginary experiences every single night? After more than a century of scientific research, we still don't have one definitive answer. We know an incredible amount about how dreams happen, but why we dream remains one of the greatest mysteries inside the human brain. For thousands of years, dreams were seen as messages from another world. Ancient civilizations believed they were signs from gods, warnings about the future, or glimpses into hidden realities. A strange dream wasn't just interesting, it could shape major decisions. Then, in the early 1900s, Sigmund Freud proposed a very different idea. He argued that dreams revealed our unconscious desires, disguising thoughts we couldn't accept while awake. His theories became enormously influential, and many people still associate dreams with hidden symbolic meanings. Modern neuroscience, however, paints a more complicated picture. Scientists have found little evidence that every dream contains secret messages waiting to be decoded. In fact, dreams are often built from ordinary experiences, recent memories, lingering emotions, and random details your brain pulls together in unexpected ways. The real breakthrough came in 1953 when researchers discovered a stage of sleep now called REM, or rapid eye movement sleep. During REM sleep, something remarkable happens. Your eyes move rapidly beneath closed eyelids, your brain becomes highly active, yet at the same time, most of your skeletal muscles are temporarily switched off. It's a built-in safety system that helps you stop from physically acting out your dreams. At first, scientists thought they had solved the mystery. Vivid dreaming seemed closely linked to REM sleep, so perhaps REM was the explanation. Then came another surprise. People also dream during non-REM sleep. Those dreams are usually less vivid and more thought-like, but they're still dreams. Suddenly, the simple explanation disappeared. Dreaming wasn't confined to one stage of sleep after all. The mystery had become even bigger. So what is actually happening inside your brain while you dream? Imagine a movie studio where several departments are working at once, but the director has stepped away. The visual parts of your brain become highly active, producing rich images. Emotional centers, especially a region called the amygdala, light up, making dreams feel joyful, terrifying, exciting, or deeply sad. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex, the area that helps with careful reasoning, planning, and checking whether something makes sense, becomes much less active. That's why you rarely question impossible events inside a dream. If your childhood home suddenly floats into space while your dog starts giving a business presentation, your dreaming brain simply accepts it. Only after waking do you realize how bizarre it all was. But where do these strange stories come from? Your brain doesn't create them from nothing. Dreams often borrow fragments from your recent experiences. Scientists sometimes call this day residue. A conversation you had this morning, a movie you watched last week, A childhood memory and an emotion you've been carrying for months can all blend together into one completely new scene. It's less like replaying your day and more like a collage assembled from pieces of your life. That leads to one of the biggest questions in neuroscience. Is your brain doing something useful while it dreams? One leading idea is memory consolidation. Throughout the day, your brain collects an overwhelming amount of information. During sleep, it appears to strengthen important memories while reorganizing how they're stored. Think of it like organizing thousands of scattered files into a better filing system. Dreams may simply reflect parts of that process as memories are being sorted and connected. Another leading hypothesis focuses on emotions. Many dream experiences revolve around fear, excitement, love, embarrassment, or loss. Researchers think dreaming may help the brain process emotional experiences, reducing their intensity over time and helping us adapt to difficult situations. Sleep itself clearly supports emotional health. Whether the dreams are doing the work or simply accompanying those important brain processes is still being investigated. Another fascinating theory suggests dreams serve as simulations. Instead of practicing physical movements, your brain may be rehearsing situations, escaping danger, solving conflicts, navigating unfamiliar environments. Like a flight simulator for the mind, dreams could provide a safe place to test possible responses without facing real-world consequences. Then there's creativity. Many people have awakened with solutions to problems that seemed impossible the night before. While sleeping, the brain appears more willing to connect distant ideas that normally stay separate. Without the strict logical control of our waking minds, unusual combinations become possible. Sometimes those combinations become nonsense. Sometimes they become breakthroughs. Another influential explanation is known as the activation synthesis hypothesis. According to this idea, the sleeping brain generates patterns of neural activity, and the thinking parts of the brain automatically try to weave those signals into a meaningful story. Rather than dreams serving one specific purpose, however, they may emerge because the brain is constantly trying to make sense of its own activity. Importantly, none of these theories completely explains dreaming. They may all be describing different pieces of the same puzzle. If dreaming has survived throughout evolution, perhaps it isn't because of one single function at all. The mystery becomes even more intriguing when we look beyond humans. Many mammals experience REM sleep. Dogs twitch, cats make tiny running movements, and sleeping birds also enter REM-like states. While we can't ask animals what they're dreaming about, their brains show patterns suggesting dreaming has ancient evolutionary roots. Researchers have also discovered that sleeping brains sometimes replay patterns of activity from waking life. A rat exploring a maze, for example, may later show similar brain activity while asleep, almost as if its brain is reviewing the experience. Whether those replays become dreams is unknown, but they revealed that sleeping brains remain remarkably busy. This research isn't just satisfying curiosity. Understanding dreams and sleep helps scientists study conditions like PTSD, where distressing dreams can repeatedly replay traumatic experiences. It also improves our understanding of REM sleep behavior disorder, a condition in which the normal muscle paralysis during REM fails, enabling people to physically act out their dreams. Researchers are even exploring early forms of dream engineering, using gentle sounds or smells during sleep to influence dream content. It's still an emerging field, but it shows just how much we still have to learn. Some scientists are even borrowing ideas from dreaming to better understand how artificial intelligence learns, adapts, and reorganizes information. So after all these discoveries, where does that leave us? Science has become remarkably good at explaining how dreams are created. We know that sleeping brains remain active. We know memories, emotions, and recent experiences all shape what we dream. We know REM sleep plays a major role, even though dreaming isn't limited to it. But the ultimate reason we dream remains unanswered. Perhaps that's the most surprising discovery of all.